everyone, Cesare here with more Dragon Quest VII. We're just waiting for our stream to start up here on the site. It likes to just hang and not do anything. It's flashing at me right now. Should be okay. Oh, Intrigue is here. Okay, hello everyone. Wintry, can you see an image on there? Because I don't see one yet, and I'm not moving around until I do. Thank you for the host. Hello, Black Trife. No, I'm not currently a slime, this is true. Alright, so we did some leveling of our jobs yesterday and did some rolls. Cesare rolled Hero. Ruff is a jaw toy still. Sumervin is a mimic. And Aish is a sailor. We just opened up the island of Vogragod, or however you pronounce that place. I told you what the plan for Gipso was. It's true. Don't you think Goopsa needs a rest? One second. Indeed. Alright, so, yeah, we were in the Vogragod region. Goopsa is the hero we need, not the hero we deserve. Well, the thing about Goopsa is, Goopsa was the hero of Dragon Quest V and VI. Don't you think Goopsa needs a rest? You know, that island looks like really tiny on there, and yet it's like really large on the world map. You missed the reign of Goopsa? Well, Goopsa will be back eventually. Look at the jaw toy spin. Hello, silly! Welcome to Vogragod. Sun is obscured by terrible fog. How can crops aspire to growth? Alas, I am simplistic peasant. I have no choice but to continue sowing the fields. You must be Savior, my smaller brother, yes? You have defeated mighty monsters. I am grateful and really impressed with you. If you search for my brother, you will find him in Elder's Dasha. Plentiful mountain vegetables available for ingestion. Did I enter Sarevna? I will revenge on him. He takes all for an imbecile. How many days is Monster in charge now? It is too terrifying. Now Monster is quiet, but no one knows when he will be commenced again to troublemaking. Males of village must prove their manhoods. They must take care of unhappy church situation. I am opinionated that they should put fire on house of worship during the night. Alright. So she's pushing to have the church burned down. My son, he paid with his life. I cannot remain in silence on the... Your visages are unfamiliar to me. Allow me to donate helpful advice to you. Do not go in proximity of church if you wish to not become extinct. Alright. It is too much tragic. Your son, the priest, Woodcutter and woodcutter's spouse are all sacrificed themselves. Ah, you are strangers to our village, yes? You have selected an inopportune moment for your visitation. We find ourselves in a lamentable situation. White fog covers all, and many monsters roam outside. Please, someone say to me, what is the plan of the monster in the church? Ah, you are strange people from foreign place. You are not aware of what I speak, yes? A monster is capturing our church. Unfortunate nuns have fled and shelter in domicile of elder. Even fish in this village pond are seeming down in the mouth. Is this also blame of malignant fog? Yes. Let's blame the fog for everything. Okay. Hello. The little boy is absorbed in his prayers. Doesn't seem like a good time to speak to him. Alright. Let's go explore the houses, and then we will... So, Black Tripe, how you doing today? Silly, what's going on? Did you get to stay home from work like you hoped? My brother goes to the fight monsters of mountain, but he is not returned alive. He is gone, along with priest, woodcutter, and spouse of woodcutter. I at least possess parents for comfort, but Luca possesses no one. I have very much sympathy for him. My son, he say me that fog is all that blame of monsters. That is why he goes to Mount Gora. He desires to fight and defeat them. But alas, he returned to us deceased. Why? What are we having done to deserve such fates? Well, he went to fight monsters. Clearly he wasn't good enough to fight the monsters. That's what... I don't know why that needs more questions. More explanation. I mean, yeah, it sucks, but... I have over 400 HP on this character. I am prevented by fog from gathering mountain roots and vegetables. It is regretful, but I am unable to... I am without turnip or cabbage to offer you. Recently, no compass to come here. With fog and monster, no one desires visiting to our village. I desire mini medals, though, so if you guys have those, I'd be more than happy to take them. Aha! You're getting how the system works, Black Strife. You're getting how it works. But yes, I got a good dice roll with it last night. I am so much bored with playing in the house. Why can I not play out of doors? Yes means yet. I will tell you multiple times. There's too much dangerous outside. You desire to make dinner for monster or what? I am apologetic. I lack items to sell. Malignant fog has ceased all its supplies. Proceeds to sell me items. Fucking asshole. This baffling blade sometimes confuses. Oh, okay, that's the seduce blade for in other versions. I gotcha. Only took you a month, yeah. Alright, let's see here. I got a viewer who likes to tell me all about how his level 99 characters are wiping out everything at the point that I'm at, which is excellent. I'm glad he's having fun. A golden statue of the goddess glistens faintly in the half-light. Alright, that's cool. Which is excellent, no, but I don't have the time or inclination to farm that much. The door is formally locked. There's a monster in there. Is this the church? The church is over there. just saw a man running back to the village very fastly. I hope Luca comes to me with equal speed. Did he start a new game plus? No. He got a traveler's tablet a while back in terms of game location that had metal slimes and one that had metal babbles or something. Anyway, and he just killed them for like 60 to 80 hours, he said. It's truth, I swear to it. They have capability to defeat him, I am certain. Please, to become calm and speak slowly. Tell us of these adventurers. Naturally, you escorted your saviors in our village to make thanks to them. It's amusing that you ask. Actually, if I am honest, idiotic, ungrateful boy. So where are your adventurers now? Ah, good day to you. Ah, speaking of the devil, come, approach us. These are saviors of my life. With the strength of many wolves, it's certain they are capable to solve our troubles here also. Brave travelers, please to explain us in your own words all that has happened. Oh, sorry, I had to yawn. Assessor tells the village elder about the battle. It's an engrossing story indeed. Are you plainly with potent strength? Perhaps we might make humble request of you. Presently, we have monster inhabiting village church. I ask of you that you obliterate it. We believe this foul creature has responsibility for terrible fog and all other misfortunes. Your assistance in this matter will be welcomed. Please, will you lend us your powers? Ahoy! Thank you, you are very kind. We, of course, offer our assistance and that of our villagers. Please to converse with any and all at will. Together, in unison, and helping one another to prevail is guaranteed. Now, I gather others for discussing tactics. We speak again shortly. I got a few tablets that were pretty good. Like, I got one that gives key metal signs, but they're very rare, even in the tablet, so. The village selection on books of farming and horticulture. I also got one that's got gold slime jewels. I don't know what they're called. Gold king jewels. Anyway, they give 3,000 gold per defeat, and they don't run away, so they're not that difficult to beat. From elderly times, we believe many monsters to dwell on Mount Gora. That is why we erected Mighty Gate. Ever since, our village is very safety and perfectly peaceful. But then terrible fog rolls in and monsters appear, despite gates remaining tightly locked. I'm doubtless monster and church is at fault for all these troubles. But yeah, you don't need to be an extremely high level to beat this game. Like, I'm level 40 right now, so. All wayward sheep may find a welcome in this house. How may we help you? Let's save our game, sure. Like, I'm using the tablets right now to get monster hearts. Priest of our village is a wondrous man, but he was taken from us. He traveled to Mount Gora, and we are not seeing him since. He said to me that monsters cause a fog, and he went to do battle on them. I suspect now he resides in heaven. I pray that he is at peace. Like, oh yeah, I have mislaid my daughter. Please do not say me she has gone into proximity of church. You ask me concerning monster in church? It's unforgivable transgressor. How does it dare to wear clothes of holy priest? We must dispose of this creature without delay. Yeah, so I've been, to get my Jawtoise and Berserker hearts, what I did was I went and befriended a Jawtoise and a Berserker. Then I went to the monster meadows and sent the Jawtoise and the Berserker out to find something, and they brought back a tablet which let me fight Jawtoises and Berserkers. And because the tablet dungeons, the monsters drop things a lot higher rates, you get hearts pretty quick. Perhaps if we attack as he sleeps. Please allow me some time to collection my thoughts. I'm certain the other villagers will be pleased to converse with you in the meantime. Monster in your church is not typical monster. It's not attacking anyone, simply sitting quietly all day. And with certainty this beast is plotting horrible atrocities. There were 4. Our village's most potent fighter, our priest, our woodcutter, and his lady wife. They all go in unison to Mount Gora, and none returned alive. Only a monster comes back to us, the same fiend that now resides within our church. This monster is dressing in priest robes. Certainly these robes belong to our extinct priest. You didn't consider the fact that maybe, just maybe... Oh, Luca, is it you? Oh, forgive me, I thought you were my friend. Who are you? Are you an acquaintance of my grandfather? Maybe. I hear the news. You are to eliminate monster of church, yes? Great thanks to you. If you do not assist us in this way, certainly monster will kill all and digest all members of village. Alright. You are the heroes who make battle with monsters besieging village, yes? Then there's no problem for you to destroy the monster in church. You may have luck in your quest. My son was pride of Vogragod. None was without envy of his biceps. This is for why he went to battle monsters on mountain. Now I ask you, revenge my son, I beg of you. 4 of our villagers climbed to the mountain, yet none returned alive. Only foul monster returns in their place. I am doubtless that it killed all of them all. Now it is lying low, but soon it will strike. Why would it come back to the village if it killed everyone that it traveled with? The priest and this man's son all sacrificed themselves, along with the woodcutter and his wife. They ascended Mount Gora to vanquish the monsters and make disappear this fog, but were themselves vanished. Monster in church is cause of all this. Please, I beseech you to destroy it. I will revenge on him. He takes for us all for an imbecile. A monster in priest's clothing remains a monster. It is blamed for this terrible fog. Domicile on Clifftop, above pond, belongs to Woodcutter and his family, but he and his wife are tragically made deceased upon Mount Gora. Now the small son Luca dwells there all by himself. It is too much pitiful. You ask me where now is Luca? It is strong likelihood he is at parents' grave. He is donating prayers there every day. So this was Luca. Papa, Mama, I will revenge you. I will revenge you both. Please, to rest in peace. You again. What do you require? Why do you come out here every day? I am not afraid of you. I tell you, I will revenge my parents. What do these motions signify? Do you wish to eat me also? Am I intended for your dessert? Curse you, foul creature. Monster of the church. Is it truly a monster? In appearance is indeed grotesque, but it performs no wicked acts, and yes, these are foolish thoughts. Oh goddess, Mama, please to offer protection for all the people of the village. Who are you? Ah, I recollect. I witnessed you near the grave of my parents. Permit me to introduce myself. I am named Luca. My parents' bodies are buried beneath there. This is why I dwell here on my own. But I do not fear to be alone. The goddess here accompanies me. This statue has belonged continuously to my mother's family for multiple generations. Mama prayed to it with great regularity. Alas, she can pray to it no more. She would beseech for protection from monsters and other calamities. I would recommend you to pray also. It's very beautiful, do you not agree? The golden statue of the goddess glistens plainly in the light. A kindly smile plays on its lips. Perhaps this priest monster is not truly so bad. Yes, please ignore me. I was merely conversing to myself. I am embarrassing to admit, but I always think the statue resembles my extinct mother. Before she left for fighting monsters on mountains, she said it will always protect me. I think this is why monster in church is not digesting me. Unless, yeah, please ignore me. I was merely conversing to myself. Alright, so, I gotta say, the people in this game have really really strong faith, because every area there's places that just like scream, "Hey, Almighty, save us, protect us," all this fun stuff. And in every game, you always find that or every area, you find that it's just overwhelmed with darkness and all this stuff, all this terrible shit, and you're like, clearly the Almighty isn't doing shit for you, and yet you're still praising him. Like, I get that they believe that it's all part of his plan, but to have unshakable faith like that is amazing, because after the amount of time these people have been going through a lot of this stuff, they're aligned with all manner of holy texts and theological treaties. The monster in priest clothing looks mournfully over in your direction. Do I need to talk to everyone in the village, or can I just go back now? I'll talk to everyone just to be sure. Man, word spreads fast in this little town. It's not fair! Luca's permitted to play outdoors, why must I to remain here? Luca has no remaining parent to impart orders to him. This is not the case for you. If his parents were existing, I am with certainty they would not allow him outside either. It's too much tragical to think. Luca is no older than my own valuable daughter. Everything is to blame on this monster in the church. My blood is boiling just to think of it. Thank you for the assistance of my smaller brother. I am with very much gratitude to you. What? You say the village elder has asked you to a task? Yes, this is a superlative idea. With your heroic aid, we can able to obliterate monster in church for certain. I like the words they use to do things in this town. I make only a single humble request, that you decapitate monster in church without mercy. Do this and I make a magnificent vat of borscht to celebrate. Currently, we suffer with severe lack of guests, but perhaps the ceasement of monsters will cause good old days to be forthcoming once again. Elimination of monster in church leads to the return of sunlight? I will eliminate Foul Fiend myself. I'll strike his skull repeatedly with hoe until he rests under soil. Wow. Alright. Well, that guy's a little more descriptive than I expected. My only son say he must to climb mountain for combating of monsters and clearance of fog. This was my final time of seeing him alive. Sole creature to return from mountain was the terrible fiend now residing in the church. He's not satisfied only with digestion of sun. Now he desires to consume all villagers. My brother went to the mountain to battle the monsters, and when he returned, he was not alive. Mrs. Fiend stole from him his life, and lives of priest, woodcutter, and woodcutter's wife. Now Woodcutter's child, Luca, is alone in a big house, and all is fault of horrible monsters. I observe that you have many muscles. Please, I ask of you, defeat the monster at the church and revenge my brother. What I also don't get is how they could only have one fighter in this entire village. Like, this guy's got muscles. Assessor, finally you have arrived. Our discussions are ready for imminent commencement. Please to approach more closely. All relevant villagers have been summoned. Please, just one small matter before we commence. I have clearly informed to you all that this is a meeting of men. I am saying this is already to my wife and daughter, but they do not heed me, elder. I will remain here. You cannot enforce my exit. And if my mother stays, so do I stay. If small boys such as Luca may attend, why not us? Or do you wish to inform me I have no part in the revenge of my brother, Forgive me, Elder, they are much passionate on this. I'm unable to inform them yet. Very well. Then it seems we are without choice. Here arrive the others. Well, how's the current situation of fiendish interloper? My larger brother and guard, our village, our armor peddler are on guard duty. At present, there are no causes for alarm. And Luca, where's that boy? It's a good question. He appears absent. Forgive my tardy arrival. No matter. No matter. Come, let us commence. Order, order. As all are now present, allow me to begin with introduction of newest arrivals to Vogragod. We offer our welcome to you, adventurers. Alas, there are other new arrivals also. I speak of course, of the monster priest-like creature infesting our church. We have all lost sleep and patience, and in my case, hairs, due to this unlikable state of affairs. We have requirement of persons of great potency and military might in order to prevail against such a threat. Alas, the parents of Luca, your dear son, and of course our beloved priest, all who were capable of combat, have met with cruel extinction. Our options had seemed exhausted. Until this day, these battling travelers match, yet exceed, our enemy in adequacy and vigor. I gladly verify these words. My life was extracted from peril by the timely intervention of these indomitable brawlers. Well, fellow villagers, will we join our powers together and strike against the threat beside our fresh allies? If so, we must do this shortly before the creature's undead plots for further atrocity reach fruition. We must achieve revenge for our fallen comrades. With a new and impressive ally, our victory in this righteous endeavor is assured. Now, let us discuss amongst ourselves to make various final arrangements. Now we must ponder how to lure the fiend from its lair within the church. Finally, it's time for striking of death blow. I thank you for cooperation. We must eliminate the monster before he summons comrades. As we say, trouble never comes alone. I will utilize multiple blows from trusty farming implements to make monster regretful of chicanery. Now we are arriving at decisions. We must strike while our irons are hot. We cannot permit this creature to remain indefinitely. We have no knowledge of the terrible results that doing so may bring. If there's anything I can make to contribute with, let me know. I wish to play my part in revenging my poor extinguished brother. I understand for why my wife and daughter wish to involve themselves in this plan, but I cannot permit harm to come to them. This is a job for men like me, and my poor departed son. Please, I desire to speak with you. Can we go somewhere more privacy? It seems all villagers are united in wishing the violent demise of the monster. I understand their emotions. I too wish revenge from my mother and father, but yet, you witnessed the occurrence at the graveyard. There's something curious about this fiend. I have feelings that it's not truly bad. I'm aware that it is a monster, but still, I cannot help but wonder if violent elimination of this creature has done to us no harm at all is right. I know, it extinguished my parents, but still, there is something I cannot make into words. I worry that perhaps it is no monster at all. Yet, I have uttered too much. Please to forgive my ramblings. This always happens when I'm streaming. A1S is now sturdy. Attention to me! Let us share our thinking. What are your opinions? We must extinguish monster instantly. You are all in agreement with this, yes? How could any of us not be? This is as I had hoped you'd say. Then we must waste no time to assault it. We cannot foretell when it may begin a rampage of death and destruction. Let us surround the church with darkness walls and make of it a blazing fiery conflagration. Fool! If this fire catches upon other buildings and consumes the village entirely, what then? No, we must set up a cry of fire, fire, and cause the beast to flee from its bolt hole. Then we may set upon it freely. Do others of you have objections to this? None. Let us execute this fine plan at the midnight stroke. Very well. We are in accord. First, the village menfolk will encircle the house of worship. Then we must make a great pretense of fire and cause our hated fiend to flee. Upon its exit, we and our newfound allies will set upon it most thoroughly until it becomes no more. Now, please to inform all members of the village. Convene yourselves near the church at midnight. Hey, it's Toonlonk! Hello, Toonlonk! You have my gratitude. Your presence has granted the village's determination to finally put an end to the fiend's invasion. Superfluous to say, you will help us, yes? Splendid. Now I am sure you must make preparations both physically and mentally. If you wish to rest, you may freely utilize the bedchamber up my stairs. When you are prepared, speak with me and I will accompany you to the church. Until then... How you doing, Toonlonk? So that's right. You are prepared both physically and mentally? Alright. Then it is time for salvation of village. I pray for you to aid us well. Finally, defeat of monsters at hand. You will accompany me to church, yes? Yeah, alright. Jesus. Very well. Come, let us make our way. We are without a single moment to lose. These people love to talk. I normally don't have any issues with long talking parts, but church is at north of village on upper level. Other villages have already caused exit of monster from church with pretense of fire. Where's Luca concealed? Annoying boy, evasive imbecile. We know if we stand face to face with monster, we must not want to run away. Tonight is final curtain. For our enemy! Courageous men of the village are forming great ring around lair of beast. Tonight will be conclusion of savage monster. Presently, fellow villagers are preparing to tear monster limb from limb. I will await happy news from safe position here. My stubborn muleless fellow forbade me to attend the attraction of monster church. I'm disappointed, but nonetheless, my brother is to be revenged. I look forward greatly to witnessing foul fiend in many separate pieces. Alright. Cesare, come, it has begun. The villagers have made success in forcing exit of foul beast from lair. Now is fatal moment. It is time to remove monstrous threat from heart of village. Hear me, monster. This is the end for you. There is no means for your escape. Newest comrades of village shall strike faithful blow. Come, eliminate for us our fearsome enemy. The monster just stands and looks at Tessa with a terribly sad expression on his face. Why do you not strike? Now is the moment to end this. What is cause of delay? The monster continues to stare at Sasori with an extremely hard-done-by look on its face. What is the explanation for this? Come, strike, fiend without mercy. We got enough. We will perform act ourselves. Brave heroes indeed, grumble. It's terrible. We must not permit this to occur. Please, compel them to stop without delay. It's a terribly bad idea to kill monster. I have strong certainty of this. You will, yes? You will cause villagers to cease this madness? I am grateful to you. Now come, before it is too much late. Luca joins the party. Do I get to beat up the villagers? Because that would be hilarious. I like how they're all wielding cypress sticks except for the bodybuilder. He's got an open club. Hear me, monster! This is the final moment for you! This fiend is idiot. Why he does not resist? Well, it's fatal error for him. Come, let us finish this. This is for our comrades, the courageous men and women you devoured. We are not afraid of you any longer. Come, let us strike the final blows together. Well, why did you make terrible fog to wrap around village? Now you will pay! Return to me, my beloved son! You stole lives of innocent villagers and honorable and much-loved priests. You cursed us to dwell in choking fog. You are unable to forgive these terrible things you have committed. Now, we bring this to an end. What do you mean by this interruption? Please, you must to overhear me. I am with strong feelings that this fiend is truly... now I comprehend. You are sympathetic to Chaos, a foul and murderous monster. This explains your recent unorthodox behavior. Luca, I am very surprising at you. How could monster have deceived you, whose beloved parents were extinguished by it? If you are insistent on its defense, I am without a choice. Friends, these supposed allies of ourselves are in fact comrades of foul fiend. Seize them! It's humiliating indeed to know that we were deceived by supposed colleagues and collaborators. These are truly dangerous and insidious foes. Someone transport them to Mount Goron and trap them there so that they cannot return here for as long as they exist. Yes, Elder. Alright, so if these guys couldn't beat the monsters outside of town, and I did, how did they manage to beat me? Like, we'd very easily be able to just stop them from arresting us. Treacherous travelers were traitors all along, eh? You will learn harsh lesson for pulling wool on our eyes. Quickly, we must rapidly exit and close the gates, or the monsters will break out. Yes, sniveling one. Come on, then. There, are now content? Door is fastly locked. Oh, and perhaps I'm neglectful of mentioning. Elder ordered us to stand guard here for time being. Okay, it's just my luck. Oi. I am in great pain after this experience. I do hope you did not suffer similarly. Our holidays that might actually result in exile here. Let us not dwell. We cannot remain here. Come, we must find a way of returning to the village. So yeah, that doesn't make any goddamn sense. Alright. Wait, the village is not up above. It lies below a mountain. The gate is firmly locked. Oh, what are we to do? We cannot make escape from here. Wait, I have a superlative idea. If we turn it further upward, we may locate alternative exit. I know there are rumors of many monsters living there, but we are without a choice. With you alongside, I will not fear attacks of fiends. Now, let us depart. We must somehow escape mountain and return to village with all haste. Wait, what is this? It's a new monster. A pustule. Alright. Yeah, mimicked. Hey, Cesar learns balance in Kasap, and Kapuff, and Oomph, and Insolittle, and Magic Barrier, and Kaklang. Alright. I didn't expect me to learn that much in one round. I figured I'd have to go up a few levels and it would slowly give everything back. Here's a Berserker. Hey, you see the strength. Cool. Hanging on to that for now. Hey, you guys didn't see these guys yet. This is a digitator, or purist. And defeated. There we go. Wow, what the hell, Intrigue? You're way further than me. I'm only on my 6th round of my first weapon. Putting way too much effort into that. Ice sailor level increases. Ice attains the rank of cabin boy. You mean cabin girl? Ice has an ability, body slam. Fuck you, Berserker. Just stand there waiting for me. Oh, you guys haven't seen this guy yet either. This is a Galump. Looks kind of like that boss from earlier. There's actually stronger versions of these guys called Gigalumps that I'm also able to defeat. Defeated. Alright. Bard on Zeroth Fern. Indeed, silly. More Galumps! Oh, I should probably reset my recording as I'm at 40 minutes on it. Alright, I will do that after this fight. I don't think that's a matter of being good or bad. Alright.